Hi, Queendom family. Sacred High Priestess here. And as you can see, I'm in my bed. Y'all know I'm big on presentation, making sure things are in order before you get on camera, all that shit. So I decided that I was just going to utilize my page to just open up a more intimate setting, my place of vulnerability, and how my lifestyle of witchcraft, hoodoo, spell work ties in with the day-to-day bullshit that we encounter. This one is entitled Ancestral Help. Ancestral Help. Why I love what I do. Because I suffer so much in my mind and I've encountered so much trauma. One thing that I need to do is set up an ancestral altar. And I haven't done that because the pain runs deep. Mom has been gone, I want to say about 3.5 years now. If that long, I don't even like to count because the thought of it just really, really hurts me to the core. Now, I got an altar set up in my room for myself. And that's about it. And I have my work table where I do all my workings. But I have yet to set up an ancestral altar. And why don't I have an ancestral altar? Because it hurts, y'all. It hurts like hell. I am currently going through seasonal depression. And it's worse than I can put into words. A lot of us are going through that. A lot of us are feeling the pains of our ancestors, mom, dad, loved ones not being here this holiday season. And it hurts. I'm fighting with everything I know to deal with it. And it says it doesn't go away, it just gets better. But does it really? I have mom's picture hanging up in my car. And when I get in my car in the mornings on my way to work or whatever I'm going to do, I say, hey, mama, how you doing? And sometimes I be so in deep thought and going through so much shit, I forget to say hey. And then she'll say, hey, I can hear in the spirit say, you didn't say anything. Because that's our place of connection. She's with me everywhere I go, but that's just our special place. Because when mom was here on this side, she loved to be in my car. She loved to be in my car. So that's just our special place. But notice, I noticed that, I get in the car and on my way to work or whatever I'm going to do. And I'll acknowledge mom. Sometimes I forget. She reminds me. And damn it, y'all. I just go into a whirlwind. A whole crying spell. It hit me so hard and it hit me so deep. I thought I knew what pain was. When I went through cancer and chemo and having a tumor in my chest, I thought that was the worst pain that a person can experience. That's not the worst pain. The worst pain is losing your loved one, the pillar of the family. Okay? I did okay when great-grandmama left. Because great-grandma, she died at 102. She lived her life. I did a little bit better when grandma passed. Still wasn't easy. But when mama left here, Y'all, some days I be wanting to check out. The grief of it all is, you can't even put into words. And so back to the altar. Ancestral help is our topic. I haven't set one up because I just couldn't break it down in my mind, come in my room and see mama's picture sitting there every day. Yeah, I have the little one in my car. And I'm okay with that. But an altar is a whole different ball game. Because now I'm actually inviting her, all of her energy into my space. So finally, even though I'm a mess right now, finally I'm at the place where I have the strength to set up just a small altar. You really want help with your emotions, with your finances, with life overall, with bullshit we go through in relationships, with your job, somebody not treating you right, set up an ancestral altar and get into it. It's so much power in it. Our ancestors, they're waiting to assist us. They're waiting to make sure we're good. You know what I'm saying? They're waiting to fuck somebody up if they shit cross you. They just like, okay, say something, do something, mess with my baby. And so I'm going to create a small one, probably within the next week or so. It's a few things I got to get. And I'm going to put my mama's picture on there first. That's what I'm compelled to. And put the things on there, just a few things that she liked. And go from there because I need help. I need emotional help. Mainly emotional help. And emotional healing. Whew. I need her to help me with my mind. Somebody told me, stop grieving over your mother. She's with you and all of that. Better said, easier said than done. I'll be taking y'all through the journey of me setting up this altar. I am a mess. I suffer in silence most days. And I don't have to. But we've been taught we got to stay strong. We got to hold our shit together. Don't be doing all that. You got this, girl. I don't have it. Some days I feel like I'm falling apart. But guess what? All that shit about to end. Because I'm going to really tap into the power within and the power around me. Because this pain, it hurts deep. And you know why it hurts so deep? Because I'm really trying to deal with it on this plane. You know what I'm saying? Just on a natural level. When I really, really need to tap into the spirit. Please create you an ancestral altar. And also I've noticed, like some of my clients, people I work with, they have an altar, an ancestral altar, but they don't feed it. They don't sit at it. They don't put their offerings or their starter and pull back. That's the worst damn thing to do. That's one of the main reasons why I haven't started one. Okay. Because I knew I wasn't ready. I didn't want to start it, and this is like you ignoring your ancestors. Why would you set up an altar in your home, in your bedroom, wherever you have your altar, and not honor them? You're dishonoring them by having an altar and you're not feeding it. You're dishonoring them by not putting, offerings on the altar, spending time at the altar. You got it set up. Don't do that. Don't do that. And then you wonder why shit is so messed up, why chaos is happening, because they're like, look, you got a place where you could come and commune with me and sit with me and talk with me, and you're not even feeding it. You're not even spending time there. That is disrespectful, y'all. Okay? We can't be in this thing and be disrespecting our ancestors, because that's one of the number one things in hoodoo that we do, right? So if you've been doing that, I'm really popping you on the hand and telling you, shaking you in the spirit, don't do that. Okay? Because you're getting yourself in a world of trouble with your ancestors, and that's not what we want. Okay? And, although I didn't have an altar set up, I did honor my mom. And I got to get in alignment with that. I would burn ancestor money. I've sent her so much money, but she told my black ass to send her something every week. But then I'll get in my emotions. I get to missing her. I just don't want to deal with it. And that, that's our issue. We don't want to deal with shit. But you can't do that over here. You can't do that. They do not play that. Mama be like, what? Okay, and then you just can't create an altar and not feed it, not spend time there. And then when shit hit the fan, you go asking them for shit. You ain't put no offerings on your altar. You ain't did no prayers there. You haven't honored them. And they're looking at you like, what? Huh? I know you ain't coming asking me for something, and you act like we ain't over here. Like we ain't sitting in your presence every day. Just walking by, not feeding the altar, not giving them offerings, not blessing the altar, not, thanking them, not rearranging it, not keeping it clean. It's just sitting there collecting dust. I am not the one. Because mama whooping my ass a little bit now because I ain't sending the ancestor money like she asked me to. Whew. So maybe part of my emotional pain is I'm not being totally obedient. Let's get into it. I mean, we got to be real, okay? So maybe that's part of the reason why. So the pain runs deep. But the fact of the matter is, okay, and I'm talking to myself and whoever this resonates with, the fact of the matter is mama's not here anymore on this side. She's in her highest form of anointing, of power, okay? She in her goddess self. And I need to get over it and do what I need to do on this side to honor her and build that energy on my altar. So the help that she wants to give me, and alongside my other ancestors as I add to the altar over time, will be readily accessible. See, that's the key. Our ancestors want to be readily accessible to us. What does that mean? That when you need them to turn on the green light, you need the light to be green. When it comes to them, shit to be done, you need a financial blessing, somebody messing with you, something going on with your body, you need answers, you need clarity. That energy will be so intense, will be so strong, will be so prevalent because you work that altar. And you bless that altar, it'll be readily available. All you got to do is just go sit there and, make your petitions known, and boom, it's done. But the way we're doing it, family, for those that's doing it this way, they going to take their sweet time because we ain't did our part. So, yeah, I'm sitting in my bed going through, y'all. In emotional distress, emotional mess, pain in my body because I'm stressing the fuck out. But I just feel my mom's nudge saying, girl, if you don't put that damn altar up, get over yourself. Okay, let me be here for you in ways. This is what mom says. Let me be here for you in ways that I could not be when I was on this side. So ancestral help, we need it. I know I'm not the only one that needs, especially during the holiday season, they're not here. Shit, if I would have an altar set up, I wouldn't be feeling this way. You understand what I'm saying? So, this is what we're doing over here. I'm going to be transparent. Okay, you're still going to get 100 Days of Witchery on my other page. Okay, I'll be rolling out content on YouTube. I'm gonna get back over there, but I think I feel a little shift over there, so I'm gonna sit with spirit on that. But right here, I'm just gonna be, a little more transparent and vulnerable. If you have an ancestor altar set up in your home and you are doing right by that altar, I want to hear from you. Give us some insight under this video. Of course, don't share a picture of your altar. All right. I can't tell you what to do and what not to do. Whatever spirit tell you to do. But we really want your insight as to how that's been working for you, how to get started. I know how to get started, but let's just get a whole dialogue over here so we can encourage and inspire and motivate one another to do what we need to do to honor and bless our ancestors so we can survive in this damn life. It's hard. It's hard in in these streets. For real. Oh my God. I need mama's help. I need mama's help. And I'm only hurting myself because I'm dragging my feet, being disobedient and all of that. I need help. I really need help because I miss my girl, y'all. And once I tap in fully and do what I need to do, this won't be our conversation. Our conversation will be different. I'll be coming on here telling y'all what mama did, on my behalf, and she's already did some phenomenal stuff, but more so on the comfort side. But I got to do my part. I got to feed that energy for her to be able to do some other things for me in my natural life. Okay, I need some stuff done for my vehicle. I need it's some stuff I need done. But I have to do my part in honoring her and setting up this altar to get started. So, I feel better just talking to y'all about it. But let's get into it. Let's get started. Let's do it. I'm a mess, but I'm grateful that I know why and I know what I need to do. And I just have to be obedient. Okay. Boy. Amazon. And then I'm gone. Amazon has like altar tables. I have a place to put it in my room, but I want to get a nice little altar table because Mom, she was a person, she loved beautiful trinkets and things like that. She loved decorative things. She loved things that were different. You go in her house, you always see something that was so cute, how she set it up. So I'm going to get that little altar table I could put on top of my dresser to start with. Okay. And if, she, says it's okay to share some things with y'all, I'll do that. But it's up to her. All right, it's up to her. So, y'all just be mindful, when you get to sharing things, even information. Just make sure it's okay with your ancestors to share it with us before you share it. Okay, we don't want nobody getting their little ass tapped because, they're going past confidentiality. Because even with our ancestors, there is a level of confidentiality that we have to respect and that we have to be aware of. Okay? So that's my spiel. I love y'all. Send good vibes my way. I'm all right. I'm just going through it. And I'm going to be okay. All right. This is Sacred High Priestess Queen Ty signing out. I'll be back soon. Bye-bye.